From an early age, girls understand that we bring attention. But it's whenever we start realizing that we control how much attention we get, that's when things become different. Things get a little confusing. The competition for attention has created beauty inflation, meaning that most women are capping themselves before they can find their partner. Most women are trying to become their best versions, probably too quickly. In my opinion, you can't start a side quest when you've finished the mission. And I think that the whole mission is like basically trying to be your best version, right? Everyone wants to be their best version, but we as women, it's like we're projecting this perfectionism into men. We are trying to be perfect too fast. There's a beauty in growing with someone. You can grow by yourself. I think that's easier. It's easier to grow when you're by yourself. It's not even a flex. It's more of a flex to grow with someone. So why are we maxing ourselves out? Why are we trying to be this perfect image? Because we're limiting ourselves. We're limiting our own options. It's making us look like we're picky when, I get it. We're just trying to be beautiful. We just want to, grab attention. We want to take control over the attention that we naturally get, So if we want to be beautiful, if we want to be the most beautiful versions of ourselves, that's usually what we're going to do. Like, we're going to cap ourselves out. And that's what it's become. 2025, I'm seeing more young girls wearing makeup, going to the gym, bettering themselves. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm just saying, like, if you want to be in a relationship, if you want to find a boyfriend, if you want to find a husband, I think, leave some room for growth. Leave some room, because you're projecting this perfect image onto a man when he's just trying to figure out life. He's not trying to look his best per se. Like, not every man is the same, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say every man's the same, every woman's the same, but I know there is inflation going on. There is something in the dating market that women are controlling. Women control this because we know we get attention regardless. So if we are competing with every other woman next to us and we feel like we have this higher up, do you understand how many options that you will have as a woman if you feel like you're up here and everyone else is down here? Your options are limited. Like, you're not going to want a man that's less than you or worse than you, right? Women, we actually want a man that is better than us. We want a man that is working hard and growing. But what's fun in finding a man like that if you don't have any room for growth? What's the point? Because, like I said, I'm seeing more young girls, and it starts when you're young. Like I said, when you are a young girl, you do start realizing that you get attention. Even as a little girl, even as like a 5-year-old, you can like cry your eyes out as a little girl and get attention. Like, we realize at such a young age. But it's whenever we start feeling insecure, like we are comparing ourselves. We are comparing ourselves now more than ever. And I feel bad for these little girls. I started social media 2012, 2013, okay? These little girls are starting at like 7 years old, 10 years old, like already looking at social media, comparing themselves, feeling like they have to be a better version of themselves right then and there as a 7-year-old, as a 10-year-old. Already asking for makeup, piercings, asking for certain outfits because it's all about the attention. It's all about the attention. And we have full control over it. We do. But whenever we max it out, when we max out our beauty, before we can even find a man, like I'm talking about single women, single beautiful women, okay? I believe there is a beauty and, a true feminine trait in not being perfect, having a room for growth. There's something feminine about a woman who naturally doesn't try, like who isn't putting too much oomph. That's kind of a masculine trait. And I'm not labeling men, women, this or that. It's not this or that. It's an energy. It is strictly energy. And whenever a woman is trying way too hard to be the best version of herself, you're not gonna attract that man. Like that man is not looking for the perfect woman. There is no perfect person. There's no perfect woman. There's no perfect man. So whatever we're striving to be as women, we are doing it to ourselves. We're self-inflicting this competition. We've self-inflicted it since children. We've done it with our own friends. We've done it with our own siblings. We do it with random strangers. We subconsciously compete all the time. All the time. But it's whenever we actually want the attention from a man, like wanting a husband, that's when femininity truly matters. And I think a man can sniff it out. A man can sniff out a woman who is striving to be her best for attention or striving to be her best for a man. Like a man does things for women and a woman should want to do things for men. I'm tired of hearing women doing things all for herself. It's so selfish. It's so it's not true. It's not true. Because would you want your man to do everything for himself? No. You'd want him to do things for you. So if you're a single woman, I think that should be a subconscious thought. What a man want from you? Not just looks, not just, I'm the best looking one out of everyone, or I don't know, we really project this perfectionism into men and it is inflating. It's inflating. Men are giving up. Men are literally giving up. I see it all in my comment sections. Men are okay with being alone. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with people being okay with being alone because in this world, we were not born alone. No one is born alone. We're not meant to be alone. Regardless if it's through, marriage, love, freaking friendship, we're not meant to be alone. So, I hate to say this, but we as women, we need to step back. Step back, and I think the best versions of anybody is whenever it is partnered with another person. A best version of anyone is complemented. Like two people can complement each other, and that's a best version. Two is better than one. Two is better than one. Is that not true? I'm going crazy right now just thinking about it. Like two is better than one. So why are we maxing ourselves out? You're not going to ever find anyone that will complement you. I think of celebrities too. I think of people like Kim Kardashian, okay? Like people like her will never find love. That's a great example. Like the maxed out inflation, you'll never find love. There is something beautiful and true about having some room to grow. Like, I don't know, you don't gotta max yourself out. I think that improving with a man is way more of a flex. And we need to start internalizing that as women and make it a goal. Make it a goal to get with a man, like get with a guy, and not just be a rich man. I don't know, I hear a lot of girls say, "Oh, mom, I am a rich man." Like, okay, okay. But that's it. That's all I really wanted to discuss today. I don't think that a woman really wants to know what a man goes through. A woman wants the after effect of a man. The woman wants the best version of a man. She doesn't even want to put up with his animosity. A woman doesn't want to put up with a man's growth. She just wants him to come out perfect. So, yeah, that's it today. I wanted to basically differentiate if women are too picky or if standards are too high. And I just think that standards are too high because as young girls, we have set the standard for the attention that we wanted to receive, and we're like, give me more, top it, keep topping it. Every year is just gonna get worse. And younger girls are just experimenting quicker, faster. It's sad. Like, I'm actually scared to have children. I'm actually scared to like put another soul of mine or, like another being into this world and explain it because I can't even explain it to myself. It is crazy. It is a crazy life to navigate. Mm. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you later. Mwah.